Peace to the family. You know how it is. You know how the game go. And the black bank. Making it happen. 400s. One United Bank. Bank in black. Bank in black. You know how the game go. Louis bag. You know how the game go. Matching wallet. Getting the job done. Just pulling out some crypto money. Pulling out that crypto money. We're gonna talk today though.
I know last time I worked for you, I left at 5, but I was thinking,
We're gonna have a nice talk today. Talk to me nice. You know, I come in the hood, I bank black, come in the hood. You know, you got a demon on here talking about yawn. You know, people be so upset with money. But at least instead of me going to a Wells Fargo, a Citibank, or a Chase, I bank with One United. And I come in the hood. I ain't afraid to come in the hood and deal with what I got to deal with. You know I got 7 figures in my black bank account to help the movement. But that's a yawn. You saying yawning, you yawning. But anyway, I came out here to pull some money out. I like to touch my bread when I make it. I might put it back in there 2 weeks or so, or throw it somewhere else, investment-wise. But last week, I made so much bread off this crypto, man. It's crazy. I hope you guys are in class. I'm not playing no games. I'm not playing no games. Getting the job done. But when it comes to teaching, you got to live what you're teaching. So people that be like, oh man, he just be showing off. Nah, it ain't about showing off. Well, it is about showing off, but it's about showing off black success. That's what it's about. Come on, man. I'm slick. I'm super slick. Yeah. But you know, I like to. The truck is off on.
It's on.
Oh, okay. Everything's looking dark. You know, I like to double check and get the count right. Is this on? Like to get the count right. Definitely like to get the count right. But yeah, definitely get into class if you're not in class. The Gold in the Crisis stock class and the Forex trading and cryptocurrency class. That's important. That's extremely important. But on another note, another reason I be taking out. What happened? Something's wrong? Another reason that I like to take out cash, because it's going to be our last time seeing it. Like, by the time our children get our age, they're going to be looking at old pictures and saying, what the hell is that in their hand? And why are they so happy? Because we're going into a cashless society. So this is fun and games right now. You know, the expensive bags, the $4,000 or $5,000 bags, and the cash in hand. Oh, is the aspect ratio good on the video camera? Because when I'm just doing regular film, it could distort the stretch in my face, right? And people say that's legit, but then the money stretches and they say, oh, it's fake money. So my face being stretched is legit, but the money being stretched isn't. You see what I'm saying?
Insane.
People live a horrible life. But yeah, so what I'm doing, what I like to do, I like to double check what these banks is talking about, because you never know. We're gonna put it on the batch. We're gonna put it on the batch. Just want to make sure. Okay, that's $10,000 right there. We just want to rest assured that this is 10,000. We don't want to play games. You know, they do their money count, right? And I'm like, I'm supposed to trust your money count? I'm trust my money count. And paper jam. That ever happened? Hate when that happened. Rich people problems. Let's start it over. Let's clear it. Put it on batch. We don't want no miscounting. 50. I don't want it on 50s. I want it on hundreds. There we go. It's the way you put it in there too. Why are we doing this? Let me turn the damn thing off. Let's turn it off. Let's get a round of applause. I think we good. It's on $100 batch. Unless this batch of hundreds is just, there we go. Round of applause. Made that crypto money last week. Those of you that's in the course, you ready? If you know, you know. And let me tell you, because I always know about the pullback. It's just like with stocks, how I make sure I get put options when I see a spike, which means I put my money on it going up and then I put my money on the stocks going down. I make money off it going up and money going down. If you go into my Instagram stories, you'll see my students is making money off of Tesla today because the stock went down. We made more money than Tesla made today, technically. We're benefiting when they go up and we're benefiting when it goes down. So don't tell me that stocks are risky. But shout out to cryptocurrency, man. I love it. 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 You know what I'm saying? So when Bitcoin went up to $20,000, I sold it and pulled it out. I was expecting a pullback. Crypto is so volatile. I know it's going to stay in that neighborhood or so and go up higher, but I pulled it out. They said, why would you pull out your money? So I pulled out all my coins. So for every coin, watch this. I pulled out $20,000. This was about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. So I pulled out 20 G's X amount of times. Let's just say that. Let's say I pulled out 20 G's. Let's say I got 8 coins out there, right? So I pull out 8 coins worth of money. So that would give you 200, that would give you 160,000, right? So we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 160 grand. I pull 160 grand out. The shit went down to 16,000. I put the money back in because I expected the pullback. How much money did I make? Because the thing went back up to and past. It went past 20,000, went up to 23,000. Talk to me nice. So that means I made 7,000 times 8. I made a quick $56,000. How about that one? Talk to me nice. Let's get a round of applause for me understanding how the game goes. Let's get a round of applause for that. And this is what I teach my students. So I still snuck some money in and got right back in line for that shit to still do what we needed to do. Because those of you that's in class, you know what my estimations and approximations is like. We using common sense, current events, and calculation. Still counting this money. Does the size of the dollar bills, $100 bills, are they all proportionate? I just want to make sure they're proportionate. Because these fucking people, man, damn, they whole brain be like, let's ignore the information and let's knock them. Oh boy. So far so good. We had 100 hundreds. It's nice. 100 hundreds is what? $10,000. 100 hundreds is $10,000. Just want to make sure because, you know, can't trust no one these days. You heard? Okay. It's perfect. So we at, okay. This is great. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask Vanna Black, my lovely assistant Vanna Black, to wrap these up while I continue my build with my good brothers and sisters. Come on, Vanna Black. You said I'm on my cult leader shit? That's right, I'm the money god. But the black woman is who I worship. That's just interesting. But anyway, let's do it like this. I'm glad you love to see it, because I love to see it. Hey, I can make this real short. And I'm going to make it real short like this. BrotherPolight.com. That's how short it's going to be. Pinned to the top. And you click Gold in the Crisis. It's 2020. We're about to enter 2021. Don't play yourself. Don't go into 2021 without a game plan. I actually got a course coming out. It's the last course for the year. It's called the 2021 Survival Plan. That's what that course is called. The 2021 Survival Plan Silver Tsunami. It's a 4-hour, 1-day crash course to make sure you can make this bread in real time. Because I'm gonna tell you this, you mark my words. Anybody that's in class, you saw the in the money text I sent you today, and I told you what's gonna happen tomorrow. Load up those accounts. Watch me work. Because if I was leading people wrong, everybody would have been losing their bread. Look at my stories. See the sister that made $15,000 with me. See the brother that'll say, hey, you like shopping in that store, the Real? If you're going to keep spending money with them, then obviously you believe in their brand. If you really believe in their brand so much that you're going to keep spending money with them, become an owner. Buy stock in the company that you like spending with. And let that company's returns pay for your spending habit. Today he made $1,100 off the Real. Congratulations to you, my brother. Did it in less than 3 weeks. Had it there sitting there. And look what happened. Well, look at my Instagram story and take a look at the Real. Shit just got really real. Because now we got the companies paying us. I got people making so much money off of Tesla going up and going down. Tesla's going to pay for their Tesla. I got so much people made money off of Apple. They literally bought Apple laptops from investing in Apple. I really am not joking. If you watch the testimonial videos, you see one of the brothers saying, I got this new Apple from Apple. Shit, we getting paid more money off of Walmart than people who work for Walmart. Them cats is getting minimum wage. Walmart contracts is giving us $1,500, $2,000 a pop on given days, or I should say in given hours, because you know when the money get made, they say get out of there. That's what we talking about. You go to brotherpolight.com and you pay for Gold in the Crisis. If you already did Gold in the Crisis, that's the stock course. You need to be in there. You definitely supposed to be at the continuation trading Forex and cryptocurrency. Forex trading and cryptocurrency. That is the course that got us lit. That's the course that just pulled some money out of. You feel what I'm saying? And when you can anticipate the pullback, it doesn't matter if the pullback is only an $800 difference, $1,000 difference. Doesn't matter. So long as you understand, oh, if you see an incredible spike in crypto, you can literally cash out. It's going to go down. Just time it right. When it goes down, don't get greedy and wait for it to keep going down, then it goes back up. Now you're buying it at a higher price. Anticipate the pullback always. Crypto never continuously goes up and just stays up and then doesn't go down. It always goes back down somewhere and goes back up higher than what it was the second time to last time around. It always goes higher than the second to last time around. And it finds its new high. So when there's a spike, it will go down, and then it will go back up, and it may not go back up as high as it did before, or it may go back up and higher than it did before. But the point is, anticipating the pullback is reminiscent to that of when we trade in securities, and I say, hey, that shit spiked 1,000%, 15. Yo, that IPO just got released. The issuance just got there today. Listen, tomorrow, do a day trade, or talk to me nice, get a contract for about, let's say, a week, and you're gonna get your bread back. I be seeing you young brothers, you sell your drugs and everything, you be on the money phones. I see all those 20s and shit in there. These hundreds. I ain't knocking you though, but shit, I ain't gotta watch my back. I ain't getting no damn RICO charge. I know you bitches is out there calling IRS right now. There's a dude that did a video saying, yo, I bet you he ain't paying his taxes. I know you guys is out there. So I love you, because people that love me don't make me pay attention to shit like that. It been them people that be hating, wishing the worst for me. I'm like, yo, I better not get caught slipping. Thank you, hater. You just brought something to my attention. Nigga, I'm making sure IRS, I got $50,000 tax credit. Them niggas want $30,000, they gonna get $50,000 or $80,000. I'm not playing no games. I'm not playing none of those games. When I get on Facebook, I'm not playing none of those games. You heard? But these are old days, because I'm gonna tell you something. You know what it's about? This is what it's about. Real talk. And those of you that's in cryptocurrency class, you already bought these. And if you're not, while you buy the cryptocurrency class, you need to get you one. This gonna replace this. So right now it's about this. Right? How much bread I got, how much paper money I got stashed. That's what this is about right now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 bands just pulled out. But watch this. It's not going to be about the money that's in your hand. It's going to be about that ledger. This is where we storing the crypto. I got too much money invested in crypto to be fucking around with some Coinbase or somebody to be holding my shit. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. Mark my words, in the very near future, paper currency is going to be a thing of the past. It's not going to be about how much cash you got. It's going to be about how much you got on your ledger. This is full accounting in real time. I'm on my nerd shit, so pardon me. If this shit is whack, it's corny to you, it's boring, I get it. But my brothers and sisters, stay ahead of the curve. The cashless society is coming in. Get into that 2021 survival plan lecture. Get into that cryptocurrency lecture. Let's continue to make money, because while everybody's passing out and intoxicating themselves for New Year as if they're celebrating the money they made when they should be over there studying to make the money, that's something weird that broke people do. We get into so many damn baby showers and parties. And, you know, what are you celebrating? Poverty? Make your money and then have something to celebrate. Do good by your family, your loved ones, your children, and then have something to celebrate. Real talk. But this is what the world's going to, so don't think I'm ignorant. Don't think I'm ignorant. I damn sure ain't. I do my share of this because as a young man, we always wanted to hold some paper stacks. As a young man, we always wanted to hold paper stacks. We always did. As a young man, shit. Who didn't want to have access to paper? Who didn't want to do this? But I'm not lost by this. I understand the new wave is coming. This is going to be a thing in the past. I'm taking all my last pictures with paper money. You feel me? Because by the time my daughter's my age, she might even forget that this was circulating. Real shit. It's about this. You go to brotherpolight.com. Get your ledgers, man. And you understand, don't just buy any type of ledger. And get more than one if you can, because you want to store, you want to make some exclusive to certain currencies. If you loading up, if you just getting started, don't worry about it. But if you loading up and you moving money like we moving in class, if you making 15 grand off a class here and 5 grand, and again, I tell everyone, do not join my class to make $100 or $200. I don't teach that kind of crazy shit. The classes that I teach is predicated upon making sure I turn my people into, at a minimum, $1,000 millionaires. When people say at least get a high school diploma, they're setting the stage for you. If you come up short, you're just a dropout. Why not say at least get a bachelor's, at least get a master's, at least get an MBA? So if you come up shy, shit, you already got out of high school, right? And so I reach for the stars, and if I come up short, I get the sun or the moon. I ain't about to reach for the sky, though. You see what I'm saying? At least get a high school diploma? Like, what are you really saying about my potential? I want to be given an expectation that even in the event I come up short, I still have time to still achieve. I want to exceed expectations, but if I should come up short, and it technically is no such thing as coming up short unless I quit. But if I do come up short, I would still like it to be an incredible feat. I would like it to be an amazing accomplishment where I could look back and say, you know what? Wow, I did that. And I'm not a fan of school anyway, you know. But I'm just saying, if you go, I would like you to go for, be like a neurosurgeon or something like that, right? Something that we need. Not something like graphic design and business administration. You can figure all that shit out on YouTube with a tutorial. It's the people who didn't go to school hiring all the people with the fancy degrees. That's just the way the world works. This is facts. These are all facts. These are all facts. You go to school as much as you want. They still ain't gonna teach you shit about cryptocurrency. Still ain't gonna teach you nothing about ledgers or distributed ledgers or P2P or peer-to-peer networks. They ain't gonna teach you nothing about inflation, hyperinflation, food inflation, in retrospect to the recessions and depressions that occur on account to them printing entirely too much money, and where you fit in and where to invest and when to invest. They ain't gonna teach you that. They teach you stuff, it be in pieces all over the place, but you never really understand why you need to know these things. But you know, needless to say, you know, go ahead. You know, yo, I want to see his car note. That's when I know it's for real. You know, like, show me the houses you own. Like, look at what people write. Like, you guys are depressing. You should just be happy. I want to see 500 grand. That's real money. No, real money is the shit. Yo, none of this is even real. Like, that's first of all. But anyway, that's another conversation. None of this shit is real. It's colorable. That's right, baby. It's colorable, but it's all good. Believe in what you want to believe in. The power of speculation. This is all speculation. This shit ain't backed by no gold and no silver. They pulled the biggest trick on us since House Joint Resolution, March 9th, 1933. First session, first paragraph, third sentence. walk with me, talk to me nice. You're not talking to an idiot. But you go ahead and you attempt to sound smarter than me when it comes to this. You should have as much as paper then. Don't tell me what paper is really worth more. That at least I can say, when I make my bread, I work literally for 30 to 45 minutes a day. And I make my money. Whatever I make is what I make, and I move on. I live my life, and I deal with my children, family. And I work on lessons because I love to teach. And I love seeing the power and the impact I have. Because I said I incarnated on this planet. I manifested on this planet to add value to my people. When I was in error and making mistakes and people was touching money they never saw, I always held myself accountable. I never dry snitched on nobody, even though they deserved it. Sometimes people deserve it. I didn't do it. So you see people making money every time, and now not one Negro want to say, yo, salute Polight. That's some real okay, it's all good. It's all right. I don't need you anyway. But yeah, all jokes aside, I love and I appreciate you. And I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to get ready to get on a flight. Just making some of my runs, and we're going to get it in. Just making some of my runs. Peace and many blessings. I love you all. You know how the game go. Remember, people, bank black when you can. Do whatever you can. And for the things you don't do that don't immediately impact black people, don't let nobody talk shit to you. You do what you can. You do what you can. All right? Maybe people ain't doing nothing, gonna tell people other people ain't doing enough. You do what you can. But don't freak yourself out. Don't lose your mind. You know, because we've been put in a real compromising position. So if you got to buy yourself a nice car, go to bed at night and still be at peace with yourself, even if the car isn't made by black people. Because a Negro is going to tell me that I'm less black because I'm in $100,000 trucks and $400,000 cars. And he's more black than me. Excuse me, Toyota ain't made by no black man either. Those Corollas ain't made by no black man, but you feel like you on top. You feel like you're better than me. No, you're lying to yourself to feel better than me. You're projecting your fears and insecurities on me. You would like to believe that you're more pro-black because you spend less money on white people's mechanisms. And I may be spending more money because I'm acting my wage. I'm not acting my age. I'll save this live. I love you guys. I'll talk to you. Keep talking to me nice. Remember, I give everything I have so long as you're willing to share it with me. Peace and black power. You never get paid what you're worth. You only get paid what you negotiate. You'll never negotiate against yourself. I hope this is all making sense. I'm too smart to be broke. That should be your mantra every day until it starts making more sense and registering in its existence. I love you all. I'm about to go on Facebook and turn up a little bit. New Year's is coming. We're going to be studying during New Year's. I hope to see you all in class. I know I will see most of you in class because my goal isn't to talk to weird people and slow people. My goal is to talk to people who understand. Don't celebrate if there's nothing to celebrate. Make your bread and then celebrate. Celebrate the new home you're in. Celebrate your ability to give your children things that they don't necessarily need. Celebrate your ability to buy things you don't necessarily need. You deserve it. You lived hard enough for too many years. I'm all for buying some shit that costs too much for other people. I'm all for buying some extra pants I don't need and extra cars I don't need. I'm for all that. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself. You deserve it. You raced against 777,777,777 sperm, and you won the race, and nobody really gave you an official happy birthday. You're a miracle that you even came here. So getting out of poverty is trash. You done won the race amongst millions. Unless your pop sperm count is low, then you know maybe you raced against 300,000 sperm, right? But the point is, that's still a lot of entities to be racing against. With a flagella and no legs and no GPS system, like. Come on, the woman's body is attempting to destroy you, and the second that spermatozoa hits the egg, the ovum, and the zygote starts being created, she has to put a whole membrane around it to protect her from herself because her body will attempt to destroy the life growing inside of her as though she used to give birth without a man. It's just a speculation because why would her body want to destroy the sperm unless it's a foreign entity and she's used to her own parthenogenesis? But I don't know if that's true. I'm just saying it's interesting things to think about. Make your money and start thinking about these type of things. You ain't making money, don't think about it for too long. This is how I think. This is just being real. Like, you sitting in lectures listening to niggas who don't know themselves what's going on.
Right.
Hey, come off of that. Spend your time figuring out how to get to that money. And then the pastime, because I be getting deep into the metaphysics, but I almost jeopardized the whole disposition of my family. I was getting so deep, I wasn't making enough bread. And I'm telling them it's all about this info, and they looking at the disconnect like, nigga, you're so smart. How the fuck you ain't figure out making the money so we get out of poverty? Cats, I almost got hit in the head with a pamper that someone threw out the project window. Like, is this our destiny, as smart as we are? Melanin is so magical. But I had to dodge that hot shit. My melanin could not block that. I would have been implicated severely. You know, some Negro would have said, oh, hot baby shit bring you money. You know, somebody would have said it. Somebody always make light of this crazy shit. Burn shit on your car. Oh, that mean we getting money. No, that mean we losing money. I gotta go to car wash. But you know, we come up with these folklores. But hey, make your bread, share the video, empower the people. I just want you guys to get focused. Yeah, we can't take money with us, because when we die, we don't take the money in the house and the cars. People tell me this all the time. And you know what I tell them? I say, money is a great thing to have just in case you don't die. Think about it. Just in case you don't die, it'd be good to have some money on you. That's the way I think. I'm wired different. You want to tell me I can't take it with me when I'm dead? That give me more the reason to spend it now.
Right.
Thanks for the reminder. So don't bitch when I start buying expensive shit, because I got to make sure I get this bitch down to zero. After everything is saved and my children have, and there's insurance policies and everything, thanks for the reminder. I ain't trying to leave here with a whole bunch of millions left over so the white man can keep it. Yeah, I'm going to have an inheritance and all that. But yo, you're right. Come think about it. I can't take it with me. So, yeah, I'm going to spend that shit. Money's meant to be spent. I'm spending that shit. I'm spending it. That's why I love Floyd. He spends that shit. He's like, look, I got more than enough to survive for the rest of my life. My children said I got smart investments. Let me buy a jet. Let me buy a second one. Let me just buy shit till I'm bored. And then, you know, we'll do some more philanthropy here and there. It'd be more than what the average person could do. People will bitch and complain, moan and groan. You should do more. Maybe you should. Who knows? But if you feel like that, you become great. You become wealthy. And you put it on everything you say the money should go. Don't you be lazy and tell somebody else who got it that what they should do. You're great. You can get that money a different way. Most likely not boxing, granted. But you're great enough to achieve similar feats, because if a human did it on planet Earth, you can also do it. It's a fact. I love you all. Peace. We're gonna go on Facebook Live. See me on Facebook.com/Brother Polight. Let's do that. Peace and many blessings. I love you guys. Oh yeah, you know I'm from Brooklyn. We gonna flex. Yo, I finally can do this shit, right? And make this bread, and I ain't gotta worry about the white man running down on me and coming after me after 10 years later and studying my moves, and he saying I'm funding some kind of community or get me for conspiracy or RICO and then yo, nah, fuck that. I'm good. That's what I love about my situation. I'm using the banks and everything. That white man could look and see every time I made some money off of crypto. Go ahead and pry into my business, Whitey. This be the story he never want to tell. Like, fuck, he's doing that shit legit. Shit. Meanwhile, black people think I'm stealing up a storm. Silly ass Negroes. I mean, at some point, that shit runs out if you're stealing. Like, let's be for real. You niggas wish I was credit card scamming. I made it out. You should be happy. Shouldn't be here hoping it's done the wrong way. I don't think it's fair that drug dealers and pimps and everybody, they get a chance to show off money, and then whenever you see a brother with a bunch of paper stacks, you think they did something illegal. I just want to show you that I read and write for a living. That's why I got this money. I read and write for a living. And yes, I do drive around with the money counter because from time to time I need, you know, shit. We can't use our fingers at this point. It's too much to count. Shout out to all the bum niggas in the conscious community that was hating on me. Shout out to all the bum niggas in the community that was making all these videos talking crazy about me. Just so they can make a few more dollars instead of just listen to me so I can take you out too. I can deliver you from the bullshit you in. But that poverty that made you so stressed out, you turned on me. And you didn't care if you would have destroyed me and I wouldn't be able to feed my family with all your slander. With all your video uploads. You talked about me over and over again. Shout out to you. Because I see you niggas still in the same place doing the same thing, ain't you? You're in the same place. And you wish I was where you was at. Because even if you didn't go nowhere, it would make you happier to see me where you at than to see your own self come up. You just refuse to see me come up. You would rather stay where you at. If only I could just be where you at as well or worse. Shout out to you. I know this shit make you want to... Yo, it's just a beautiful thing when you're smart and you're making money because you're intelligent.
That's right.
And you're going to do even more than what you're doing because you're brilliant. You're magnificent. You're ingenious. And no matter how much anyone attempts to make fun of you, and no matter how much anybody attempts to just bother you, it'll never change the fact that when you look into your bank account, I can't tell if I'm looking at a phone number. I can't tell if I'm looking at the phone number or if I'm looking at the value. That's some crazy shit. When someone texts you, baby, send me. If my wife don't put commas there, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at on a text.
Account numbers, you don't know.
I don't know if it's an account number. I don't know if it's a phone number. Man, I come from nothing. This shit feel great. Every moment. And even if it all got taken away, I'm in such a sane state of mind. I'm blessed that I got to live it at least one day or more. And I'm so blessed I'll be able to do it again. Because as long as I have my brilliance, I have the potential to exist any way I choose. And so do you. You guys are brilliant. Don't accept no poverty for nobody. Don't accept none of that stupid talk for nobody. All that money ain't real. Yo, they're going to destroy the system. They've been saying that shit since I was a child. I would have been broke and they would have set me up. Niggas are still waiting for the world to end so they can have an excuse to be poor. Every day they hope this damn shit ends because they're lazy. They're lazy. They want the world to end. You can make the money. Why don't you kill yourself? Why you want the world to end while I'm making my money? Get yourself out of here. There's some of us, we're gonna work hard and figure this out. Why everybody world gotta end? Cause you ain't figure out how to get to the bag. Oh, the Most High is gonna come and destroy it. Man, bitch, shut the fuck up, man. Just sing yourself to heaven. You love him so much, get your ass out of here. Suicide is sin, brother. It's the only reason I'm here being miserable around you. That's what I call him, Hebrew miserable light. Let me show you something. You want the world to end so badly? Make something of yourself while you're here. Don't just cry and complain. Come on, your woman is looking at you if you got one. Your children looking at you if you got one. What's your legacy? That pops couldn't handle the abuse, the oppression, the traps, the pitfalls, the trials, the tribs that was put before us? Nah, we gotta show them like, yo, despite all that shit, I love being in our race. Because me being in this race, I can honestly say, yo, when I come up, it's a thing to marvel at. Because when you look at our people be successful, so much shit comes with us being successful that if you see a brother really do the right thing and get there, huh? What? If you really see a brother do the right thing out there, it's like, wow. Real shit. So let's get to it, my brothers and sisters. Let's get to it. Catch me on Facebook Live. I'm about to go there right now. Peace to the family. BrotherPolight.com. Lit. Smile. We're winning finally. Smile. Go to BrotherPolight.com. Cryptocurrency course. Let's get to it. You know that. You know that. Peace.